Hello, and welcome to Accelerate University Introduction to the Terminal. Today we're going to be going through what is the terminal, what do we use the terminal for, and some very common commands that you're going to be using throughout the entirety of this course. So, what is the terminal? You can think of the terminal as being the way you interface with your computer if you did not have a mouse. So, anything you can think of that you would normally do with a mouse, you have the ability to do within the terminal, whether that be file system navigation, looking for a folder, looking for a file, or getting information about your computer. Pretty much anything that you can think of that you would do with a mouse, there is a way to do within the terminal. Everything that we are going to be doing is within the terminal, so it's important that you become familiar with these base commands. Now, this list is by no means exhaustive, and there's a lot to learn on top of this, but it will give you a good base as far as how to navigate your computer, how to create files, folders, or directories, and get a good familiarity with what you're supposed to know within the terminal. So, as you can see, I have another terminal window open here, and look at this top line right here. I want to pay a little attention here. This little tilde right here, or little squiggly, whatever you want to call it, signifies that I am within my home directory. So what we're going to do is we're going to ls list. I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to list the contents within my home directory. Now, as you can see, all of these blue things are folders, just for your knowledge, or directories. Again, I'm using the term interchangeably because within computing, they will be known as directories, but you may be accustomed to calling them folders. So I just want to associate those two as being the same thing. Now, I have a lot of directories here, and I want to look at one of them. I want to see what's going on in one of these directories. Now, I have this desktop directory here. Everyone knows their desktop on their computer holds a bunch of stuff usually. And I'm going to change directories. I'm going to change directories into that desktop directory. So I'm going to cd and then specify the location I want to go, which is my desktop directory. Now I typed a capital D, then E, then tab, and because there was no other matching specification, it automatically filled out that I wanted to go to my desktop directory. So I'm changing directories, and I press enter, boom. Now, as you can see, this little squiggly line here now has something after it, meaning my home directory is here, I'm one level in, I'm in a directory named desktop, okay? Now if I do an ls meaning listing the current contents of this directory, I see I have nothing here, and you can actually confirm this visually. As you can see behind here, I have my whole desktop, and there's nothing here. There's just my background. There's nothing really there. So we want to change that. The next thing we're going to learn is how to create a file, right? So I'm actually going to drag this over here so you can visually see this happening as I'm doing it. I'm going to type in my clear command. So I go to the top, and you see it just declutters my terminal window. And then I'm going to use the touch command. Touch means create this file, and then I'm going to name that file hello.txt. Alright, then I'm going to press enter. As you can see here, the file pops up within my desktop directory, and we can also confirm that from the terminal by hitting ls and seeing hello.txt is within the directory desktop. Excellent. So as you can see before, though, I don't really like clutter on my desktop, so I want to remove this file now from my desktop. So we're going to learn the rm command, which stands for remove, and we're going to specify the file that we want to remove. Now I'm in the desktop directory. I'm going to remove the hello text file within the desktop directory. I press enter. That is gone. Excellent. Now let's say I don't want a file, okay? I want a directory itself. How do I create a directory to store my files in other directories I may want to create? We're going to learn the mkdir command, which stands for make directory. So right now I'm saying within my desktop directory, I want to make another directory, and I'm going to name that hello directory. I hit enter, boom. We now have a hello directory. Now I should be able to change and go into that directory, and there shouldn't be anything in there right now. So now I'm 2 levels deep, desktop, I'm within another directory, hello directory. I list the contents, there are no contents. Now I'm going to create a file, my hello.txt, using my touch command, in the hello directory. If I hit ls, you'll see hello.txt. You can visually confirm that by double clicking on your hello directory, and you'll see hello.txt within my hello directory. Excellent. But now I don't want any of this. Now I just did a change directory command that we haven't went over, which is cd dot dot. Let me get back in here. Cd dot dot means I want to go back one step. I want to go back up into the previous directory before this directory that I am in. So the dot means the current directory that I'm in. That will always mean the current directory that I am in. A dot dot, passing dot dot to cd, means I want to, from the current directory that I'm in, go up one directory. There we go. I list the contents. There's my hello directory. So okay, now I want to get rid of this, but see, look what happens if I just type hello, remove hello directory. It actually throws me some type of error. So before, nothing has been talking back to me, and usually that means that it executed successfully within the terminal. Every command I've executed, it has not given me any type of message back. Now I'm getting a message back. It says hello directory is a directory. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you now to the concept of flags. If you look over here, we're going to actually talk about the -rf flag. So remove, cd, touch, all the things we've gone over are commands. Each command takes flags, which will make that command behave in a certain way. So if I do rm-rf, this is actually the combination of 2 flags. The R standing for recursively, meaning I'm going to go to this directory, delete everything within this directory, as well as the directory itself. So it'll delete the file, then it'll make sure that everything is gone, including the directory. And the F is forcing that. You can actually write this another way, which is -r and -f. You pass 2 flags. Remove recursively everything from the specified location and force that removal. So I'm going to type in hello directory, press enter, and as you can see, that directory is no longer a thing. Excellent. Now, I'm going to create 2 directories and we're going to simulate something. So I'm going to make a directory and say hello, and I'm going to make a directory and say goodbye. Alright, so now on my desktop to my right, you see my hello directory, my goodbye directory. I'm going to create a file in hello called hello.txt, and then I'm going to create a file in goodbye saying goodbye.txt. Excellent. Now if I go in, actually I can just do list, then specify the directory I want to list. You'll see my file. I can ls the other directory just to make sure, and you see my file. Now I want to move my hello.txt into my goodbye folder. Okay, in order to do that, we are going to use the mv command, which stands for move. We are going to move hello in the hello directory, hello.txt, and then I need to specify the location that I want to move that to, which is my goodbye folder. I'm going to hit enter. Now when I list hello, it's no longer there. But if I list goodbye, both of my files are there. Okay, that works. But what if I wanted the file to stay? What if I just wanted to make a copy of that file? So if I just wanted to make a copy of that file, then I would use the cp command, not the remove command. So right now I'm going to copy from my goodbye folder the hello.txt file, and then I'm going to put that in my hello directory. I'm going to hit enter. Now when I list goodbye, I still have both my files, but if I also list hello directory, I have that file there as well. Excellent. But let's say I actually wanted to copy the entire folder into another folder because we haven't quite done that yet. So let's say I wanted to take goodbye folder itself and copy it into my hello folder. Well, that's interesting, but we can do that. So I'm going to use CP, and I'm actually going to pass a flag, that -r flag that we actually used before, standing for recursively. I'm going to recursively copy everything within this folder that I'm going to specify and the folder itself into the location that I specify. So new copy -r goodbye and to my hello folder. I did that. Okay, so excellent. Now let's list the contents of my hello folder. I now have a copy of that goodbye folder within my hello folder, along with, if I list everything from hello and then the copy of it, you should also see my files. So it copied my folder and all of my files. But maybe that's not what I want. Maybe I just want, sorry, I went back one up too far. What if I wanted to delete the goodbye folder and I just wanted the copy? Well, let's remove the goodbye folder right now that's in my hello, and then I'm going to list the contents just to make sure, okay, for my own sanity, that it's gone. And then I'm going to move the goodbye folder on my desktop into my hello directory. There, it disappeared. Now let me list the contents of my hello. Okay, excellent. Now, you may ask, why didn't I have to pass a flag? It's because move already behaves in the way that we're telling a copy to behave. It already recursively does what it needs to do and looks at all of everything that's in this folder in order to move it to another place. So that is our brief introductory into the terminal. I hope that this was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a good one.